Hey guys, hope you're right. Let's get into the review. So this is a bit of context. Today I didn't take any trade until this point in the chart, and we were one time framing on the 30-minute and the 5-minute, and now on the first three trades we backtested the 24 EMA and I entered this 35-1 playbook strategy trade. And yeah, the only concern I had in this trade is that we were way below the 1 hour trail. But as Rivalry pointed out, I was way too zoomed in and we didn't lose any. It was kind of a demand zone on that 1 hour trail that we didn't lose. And price from here just continued higher and higher. And yeah, I entered after I saw an initial reaction and I was a little bit underwater at this point. But yeah, price just didn't spend too much time here. You can see we closed that 5-minute candle and we only took the previous bar low. And right now the trend is continuing higher and I am around $200 in profit at one point in this trade, but I don't close the trade at that point and I decide to look to get out of this trade because I just got scared and I got shaken out of this trade. And you can see here that price came back to break even, and yeah, I was thinking of getting out and that's exactly what I've done. I got a little bit underwater again, but there was no reason in all actuality to get out of this trade. I had 2.7k in my evaluation account and this trade was just the trade that could have sealed the deal and could have transformed this evaluation account into a performance account. And at this point, yeah, the trade is playing out, is going into my direction. I'm $250 in profit at the best point. And yeah, now price is normally retracing for a little bit. Sorry about that. And I just get out at break even. So yeah, you can see here that I sped up the video. The price just went higher and higher and higher. And we hit this single prints and we started rejecting from them. And now I entered a long on the 24 EMA on the ES here. It was a bit too soon of an entry and we started just going lower and lower from here. And this should have been a good warning sign to not get into any trade or just get out of this trade at least at break even or something like that. And yeah, I just wanted to overcompensate my lack of, what should I call it? My fear of getting out of that trade and not letting the trade play out. So you can see that I entered on NQ as well here, the same trade on the 24 EMA. And yeah, I placed my stop below the 5-minute low that we didn't take of the prior bar low. And yeah, I was in profit in the NQ trade and yeah, I was $200 something in profit. The trade just started to go down from here. We did close that 5-minute candle really bearishly and we didn't see a reaction that was indicative of continuation at this point because I would have wanted to see it now. If it didn't come now, it meant that we might go a little bit lower from here. So I should have been aware of that, and we're seeing that. We're seeing price struggling to go back higher. And even though I was a little bit getting my hopes back up in this trade, at this point, I am aware that we're more likely to hit my stop before I get back to break even. And even though now I get my stop hit, I decided to let the trade play out no matter what because yeah, I accepted the risk. And yeah, this is one of those trades where I just got in and it didn't play out and that's it, you know? So unfortunately, I lose $800 in 2 trades like really fast and I get tilted. Let's see how this trade ends because I'm just going to get stopped pretty soon in this one as well. So you can see we're starting to one time frame on the 5 minutes and we took that previous bar low and I should have just gotten out here. But again, we're holding the 50 SMA and we're pushing a little bit higher, but it's not enough and the sales just overcome the buys. And I'll eventually get stopped out of this trade as well. And from $46 in profit and a good trade under my belt, I got to this point where I'm minus 840. So right now I entered this 3 contract revenge trade here just to make my money back and 300 so I can transform this evaluation into a performance account. And you can see here that I've been 100 something dollars in profit, and afterwards price died out, the buys died out, and it just started reversing here. And I placed my stop way down there, and yeah, the 24 proved a good resistance level in this area around the chart, and we just continued lower from here. So this was the trade that blew the account. It was only a revenge trade that took me out. So I waited the entire day for the 35 1-minute playbook trades, and yeah, I took the first one and I mismanaged it, and the second one that I saw without the EMA CVD confirmation. So both trades were without this EMA CVD confirmation, but the other one had a way more bearish. The second one had a way more bearish 5-minute candle close, and yeah, unfortunately, this one, the third trade that I took, was just a purely revenge trade because yeah, I just lost the second. I mismanaged the first trade. I lost the second trade, and right now I'm thinking, look, if this is just going to happen as in the previous trade, we're just going to take the stops and come back higher and just push from here. I don't want to miss this trade and I want to be in this trade. But yeah, the market didn't plan to do that. The market didn't plan to continue higher. And it was a point in which I entered based on the past decisions that I took in the previous 2 trades. And that's a bad thing to do because each trade is separate from one another, and I should just like analyze the market for what it's offering me at that point in time and not think too much about what I didn't do in the other trades, and I should overcompensate in this trade that I take. So yeah, that's how easy it is for me to get on tilt and to lose almost 10 days worth of good trading. Yeah, so I was 2.7k in profit and I lost all of that in one day. Yeah, my account balance was 50,452 and I only had a $30 drawdown left, and I just decided to liquidate that account. I entered with 3 contracts and it got instantly liquidated. So yeah, no point in discussing further, but this was it for today. I waited for these setup trades, my system trades, and I'm not sorry about that. That was a good thing to do. The first trade was really good in terms of the 30-minute one-time framing, the 5-minute one-time framing. The only thing that was missing from that trade, and why I was so afraid to let it run, was the 1-hour trail and the fact that we were trading below the 1-hour trail. And that just meant that the sellers are in control for that part of the chart and the trade. And yeah, I just got so confused because I thought that that's a requirement for the system, but apparently people in the group said that it's just icing for the cake, the delta. And yeah, I'm still confused because I don't know how to look at it, because we saw the visual reaction, and yeah, I should have just place my stop below the 5-minute low and just leave it as is, and if it stops me, it stops me. If it goes higher, it goes higher. But I didn't do that, and yeah, I just got shaken out and I got afraid, and from there I took the second trade thinking that I'm going to not do the same mistakes in that one and I'm going to accept risk, and I accepted the risk. But my risk management was bad because I entered both on ES and on NQ thinking that I'm going to hit my win sooner. So yeah, that's it. So nothing more to say. Then I tilted and I took a FOMO trade, and not a FOMO trade, a revenge trade. And yeah, that's the summary for today, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.